Hey guys, so here's part 2 to my entire Funko Pop collection and the stories behind them. And I'm gonna show off my Marvel area real quick. Oh well, my Marvel section of Pop dolls because I set them up in like four different categories. First we have Scarlet Witch from Civil War. And I have Scarlet Witch because I saw the movie, and I tend to like her a little more now because they executed her powers a little bit more in Civil War, so you get to see how powerful she is, all that stuff. Plus, I just find the character interesting, so I picked her up, and I wanted to have the whole Civil War set, so my boyfriend has some of them and I have some of them. So there's Scarlet Witch. Next we have Agent 13. I picked up Agent 13. He actually bought him for me along with Scarlet Witch, and because they were on sale for $5 at Walmart. And I picked her out because I wanted to have more female pop dolls as well, as I do like her in Civil War. I will say this, I like her better than Agent Carter. She is better than Agent Carter in my opinion, but because they actually gave her character more screen time in Civil War, so that was cool. And my last Civil War pop happens to be the Winter Soldier, Bucky, and he's got his gun. And I actually learned something about the gun that he uses. Well, the guns that he uses, if somebody else uses them, it will basically kill them, so nobody else can use Bucky's guns. Next we have Spider-Gwen. And I just recently got Spider-Gwen, so I showed her in my comic book update video. And I picked up Spider-Gwen because I started to read her comics, and basically Spider-Gwen is part of an alternate universe where she was bitten by the same spider as Peter Parker, so she's got the same powers pretty much as him. But I think she's a little bit cooler in my opinion, so I got her. My boyfriend bought her as well for me. He bought me quite a few pops recently. Next we have Spider-Man. We have Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I just want to say one thing about Spider-Man. I'm actually sort of impressed so far with the new one. I liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but I think Tom Holland's gonna be awesome because he's actually pretty funny and he plays the character really well. As we were introduced to him in Civil War, he was pretty good in that, so I'll probably see Homecoming. I'm not sure yet, but I'll wait for a trailer until that and then decide. Next we have Electro, which is also from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I have Electro because I saw that they made pops for this movie, and for some reason I just like Electro. I think he's cool, so I have him, and he glows in the dark actually, but I haven't tested that out really, so I don't know how well it works. I'd probably have to take him out of the box, but I don't prefer to take my pops out of the box personally because I think they look better in the boxes. So moving on, we have my entire horror pop collection, and to start that off we have Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses. And this one just recently got vaulted, so I'm glad that I got him. Well, actually, I don't know if he recently got vaulted or for how long he's been vaulted, but he's vaulted, so I'm glad that I picked him up. when I did, otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to find him, and he goes perfectly with my horror collection, even though I've never seen this movie, but I know who the character is. So next we have Chucky from Child's Play, and we can't have a horror collection without Chucky, in my opinion, even though he's not the greatest horror villain, but he's still part of the collection, so I have him. Next we have Billy the Puppet, or Jigsaw, people call him, from Saw. And I have Saw. I have this pop because I love the Saw movies. They're not exactly something that everybody likes, but I like the movies and I like how the puppet looks, so I have him. And I believe he was a graduation present as well as Chucky was. So those are the stories of him. And with Captain Spaulding, I got him from the movie store one day because I saw him. And next we have the Tattler twins, Bet and Dot from American Horror Story Hotel. And I did throw these in horror area because the show is called American Horror Story. So, and I have these because I have this one because I thought it was cool. This was like one of the only Freak Show pops I was able to get, and I thought it was cool because they have two heads. You can't really see from the box, but they have two heads. And I thought this one was really cool, and I do love the show, so I have this. I had to order her online because I couldn't find her in the store. And next we have American Horror Story Hotel's Mr. March, which is Evan Peters' character. And of course I had to get this one because Evan Peters is one of my favorites on the show. He's been in every season. Also, this pop just looks really cool, so I had to get it. Next we have Sam from Trick or Treat with his little lollipop, his little pumpkin lollipop that's half eaten. And I got this pop because I have this movie. I watched it a couple of times. I really like the movie. It's a great Halloween film to watch, and I just love Sam because he's awesome. And this pop is vaulted as well, so I'm glad I picked him up when I did as well. I don't remember if he was a graduation present or if I bought him myself, but either way, majorities of these are gifts, so I'm not going to keep saying that. Next we have Pinhead. I had to order him on Amazon because I looked at the movie store for him and every other store I could think of, and I couldn't find him, so I had to order him off Amazon, and he goes perfectly with my collection, and I just wanted to have him because he's cool. And he got his little cube like Pinhead has in the movie. You can't really see it because his phone won't really focus, but he's got it in his hand. Next we have Pennywise, and I just have Pennywise because he's part of the horror collection. So, and next we have Leatherface, and you can't have a horror collection without Leatherface, so I have Leatherface and his little chainsaw, and I think he was a grad gift as well. My last couple pops I'm going to show off are Hannibal Lecter. He looks really cool. I watched Silence of the Lambs. I like that movie. And I like Hannibal, but I got him to go with the collection. And then we have Freddy Krueger. Of course, I think he was a gift as well, along with Jason Voorhees. And Jason is one of my favorite horror icons, so of course I have to have him no matter what. Then we have Michael Myers, and who could go wrong with having Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Leatherface? I have pretty much all the horror icons that people like. So my last two are going to be Predator. And I have Predator, of course, because he goes with the collection as well. And he just looks really cool. They actually have a clear one, but he's like 50 bucks. Maybe a little less than 50 bucks on Amazon, because he's clear and blood splattered, but he's really cool. I might try to get him one day. And then last we have Alien. And Alien has little green stuff that he spits out around his tongue. The acid stuff. So pretty much that's my collection, and the stories behind them. Basically, just all the stories are that I picked them up because I saw them, and I was shocked that I saw them in stores, or I got them as gifts for Christmas, birthday, graduation. So let me know if you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Tell me what you want to see. So yeah, thanks, bye.